The countdown has begun and we are rapidly approaching the launch of Fortnite's biggest event yet, Season 9 of Battle Royale. Season 8 has been absolutely monumental for Fortnite so far, as things like the Fortnite World Cup have been bringing a ton of attention to the game, and with all eyes currently on what's unfolding at Loot Lake with the brand new alien-like technology and runes, Fortnite Season 9 is bound to be the biggest update and season in general that we have ever seen. The map updates this time around are going to be absolutely massive, the brand new Battle Pass might be bigger and better than ever before, and the secrets and surprises that'll be coming with Season 9 are going to seriously shake things up in a way that no one really expects. And with that, today we're diving into the latest Fortnite Season 9 leaks and rumors, and oh boy, do we have some wild stuff to talk about in this one. What is up guys, and welcome back to the Simply Fortnite channel, and thanks for stopping by. If you are new here, feel free to subscribe with your post notifications turned on, and if you enjoy the video, don't forget to drop a like on it. And now without further ado, let's take a look at some brand new Fortnite Battle Royale Season 9 leaks and rumors. For starters, Season 9 should be launching here in just a few weeks on Thursday, May 9th, as currently on the main menu in the Battle Pass section, the countdown timer has Season 8 ending on Wednesday, May 8th, meaning Thursday morning super early in the morning, like 2 or 3 a.m., the Season 9 update should be going live, and with it, a ton of surprises and new features here in Fortnite. We can surely expect to see some brand new items, some brand new points of interest, and some gameplay changes introduced with the Season 9 update, all of which we'll be covering here today, so let's get into it. Of course, the elephant in the room right now is, well, a giant metal elephant known as the Loot Lake Hatch. Now, hatches seem to have a thing with the Fortnite island, as you might remember that way back when, Wailing Woods had its own hatch or secret bunker that to this day has never been opened and the mystery surrounding it has never been solved. And even though Wailing Woods is no longer on the map, that same bunker or hatch, whichever you prefer, is still on the map. It's currently sitting inside of the jungle biome just outside the volcano's edge, and it is still full of mysteries and still offering no answers. And now it has a much bigger brother sitting at Loot Lake, basically doing the same thing, bringing up mysteries and curiosity left and right, and giving no answers whatsoever. But we do know one thing for sure. Map changes are coming with Season 9, and I'm thinking that there's currently 3 areas or places on the map that are going to drastically change when Season 9 rolls around here in just a few days. First and foremost, we've got Loot Lake. Obviously, with everything that's going on in that area right now, Loot Lake is not going to return to its normal state. We currently have a floating alien rune headed towards Loot Lake, and by the time this video goes up, that rune might have already arrived and another rune might have already spawned in on the island as well, because in the center of this new Loot Lake hatch, there appears to be 5 different pillars taking the shape of the rune that we currently have floating around. So presumably, 5 runes are going to be coming to the map and eventually make their way to Loot Lake, where I would assume we will then see this hatch open up and expose a handful of answers to what's going on underneath Loot Lake, but also expose a handful of more questions because, really, the mysteries never stop when it comes to the Fortnite island. Nevertheless, I digress. Loot Lake is going to be drastically changing when Season 9 rolls around, as whatever this bunker is doing in the center of the lake is more than likely going to leave its mark. Unfortunately though, until we see this hatch open up or find out what's going on with this whole Loot Lake event, we can't really be too sure about how Loot Lake is going to change. The same though cannot be said for Dusty Divot, because here we actually have a pretty good idea about what's going to be happening in the Season 9 map update. Dusty Divot has been due for an update for quite some time now, let's be honest. It has been a pretty boring and uneventful place, really since Season 5 ended, and with the new lava pit that is now in the center of the crater, players are beginning to think that come Season 9, Dusty Divot is no longer going to be a place on the map, thanks to this lava pool leaking out into the crater and eventually filling up the crater, then hardening over and turning Dusty Divot into a brand new flat piece of land right in the very center of the map, where we could potentially see a new point of interest added in. Perhaps we could see Dusty Depot and the factories return to the map, but I'm more so inclined to believe that a brand new location will actually be headed to the center of the Fortnite island, as that would bring a ton of attention to the heart of the island, which is a place that personally I think should be full of action, not so much full of trees and little puddles. Finally, the third spot I've got my eyes on is that upper left corner of the map where Haunted Hills and Junk Junction are located. If you've noticed, our previous seasonal map updates have been revolving in a pattern. First, the sand biome was introduced in the bottom right, then the iceberg biome in the bottom left, and then the jungle biome in the top right. And now, the only corner of the island yet to be touched is that top left corner, so maybe come Season 9, we'll see a brand new biome added in to replace Junk Junction and Haunted Hills, and each of the 4 corners on the Fortnite island will have their own unique biome, with the center remaining as the original grassy biome that once covered the entire island. But for now, we'll move away from the map updates because we've also got to talk about the upcoming Battle Pass changes, as each new season in the past, the Battle Pass has received at least one new unlockable item, so I would expect more of the same in that respect. And perhaps Season 9 will finally be the season where we see a Battle Pass with more than 100 tiers. For me, adding in more tiers would be a great way to make the Battle Pass last just a little bit longer, as 100 tiers does really fly by pretty quickly when you have things like the weekly challenges and daily challenges at your disposal. So adding in an extra 25 or 50 tiers would definitely help extend the Battle Pass a little bit further on into the season, and on top of that, more tiers means more unlockables, so we could potentially see even more skins, even more pickaxes, even more emotes if the Battle Pass ends up having 125 or even 150 tiers instead of that usual 100 that we've seen for quite some time. We also have one huge surprise that could be coming with the Season 9 update, and that is the free-to-play Save the World update. If you guys recall, back in 2018, Epic Games actually said that sometime in early 2019, Save the World for Fortnite would be going free-to-play for everyone. Now, obviously that has not happened yet, and we are approaching the end of early 2019. I don't know about you guys, but I don't consider really anything later than the end of May to be early in any given year. I'd say the cutoff really is the middle of May, and with Season 9 launching on May 9th, I would say there is a pretty good chance that Save the World could be going free to play with that Season 9 update. Which, of course, if that happens, that means everyone, literally everyone, is going to have access to the Save the World campaign missions, which just so happen to reward you with V-Bucks if you complete a certain amount of them. And with that, that means everyone basically has a chance at earning some free V-Bucks just by playing Fortnite, which I don't know about you guys, but that is something that I would be incredibly excited about and really open to doing. I mean, if I can get some free V-Bucks, you can bet your money I'm going to be doing it. We've also got to talk about some gameplay changes because I think there's one thing that everyone really has their eyes on right now, and that is the siphon changes and the material changes. Obviously, this has been a very hot topic within the Fortnite community for quite some time now, and I think that come Season 9, perhaps, maybe, just maybe, we can finally see the changes reverted and get our siphon status back where we can get health and mats for kills, and also the same scenario where we can have increased farming like what we had back in, I believe, the 7.4 update if I recall correctly. Of course, that was one of the best times in Fortnite Battle Royale history, being able to play public matches and have all the different siphon upgrades where you can get health for kills, where you can get mats for kills. The game played fast, the game played fun, literally everyone was enjoying it. But then they took everything away from us. They deleted all the awesome updates, and now we're in a very dry and stale state of Fortnite where even the top players like Ninja and Courage and Tim the Tatman aren't super thrilled with how the game is playing. It's not feeling that fast, it's not feeling that fun, and really, Fortnite hasn't been in a state like this in quite some time. So despite the hype, I do feel like some gameplay changes are needed to keep Fortnite alive and keep it growing at the pace that it was in the past, especially with all the awesome updates that Season 9 is going to bring. Bringing back the health for kills, the mats for kills, the increased farming rate, it would be one of the greatest things we've ever seen. With that being said though, that does effectively wrap things up for today. Be sure to let us know down in the comments below what you guys think the Season 9 theme is actually going to be. Of course, if you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to drop a like on it, give it a big old thumbs up, it would be much appreciated. And if you are brand new here to the Simply Fortnite channel, feel free to subscribe with your post notifications turned on, that way you'll always know when a new video goes live. Of course, by clicking that bell icon and joining the notification squad, every time we post a new video, YouTube will actually send you a message letting you know we've gone live. That way you can be the first person to watch, like, and comment on each and every new upload. Once again, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and we'll see you guys on the battle bus. Peace out.